Let's talk about, is it appropriation or appreciation? Jfashion edition. Some years ago, about 5 or 7 years ago, I was asked by somebody if how my thoughts were about being black and if I'm appropriating J-fashion subcultures being a Gyaru, or is it appreciation, but definitely heavy on appropriation. I did a blog post and a YouTube video around that time with my thoughts on it, but I thought to bring it here in a fresh new way. That with the subculture, it's definitely different than a main culture. Yes, there can be components driving that subculture to exist in the first place. However, it is definitely different and not the same than, oh, let me dress up as an Aborigine somewhere and look like them and pretend to be them, and it goes off into like the race baiting thing or the transracial stuff. That this is a relatively new thing based on modern day aesthetics, modern day fashion styles, modern day trends. And sometimes those trends are going to be influenced from a different region. Some of them, for gal, is being based off of Western clothes, and also not a lot of people in Japan wear kimono and yukatas and everything over there. They dress Westernly. That the Gyaru subculture, these girls wanted to be rebellious. They didn't want to be seen just as this meek, mild, pale person. Started tanning a lot, being really materialistic, rebelling against those Japanese social norms, picking up the subculture things, seeing most likely famous American pop singers and whatnot, emulating their styles, J-fashion pop artists emulating American fashion trends. You all, you also have these Japanese pop stars and models emulating American pop stars and bringing that back to all of their fans, people who know of them and everything. So you're getting that influence there from the media. Now, to think that gal is specifically for Japanese people only, I can see where that can seem like a thing, that it is inherently Japanese. Yes, it's been born there, but is tanning strictly Japanese? Is wearing false eyelashes strictly Japanese? Is having the long acrylic or gel nails strictly Japanese? Is having your hair braided strictly Japanese? A lot of these Gyaru styles are taking inspiration depending on each sub-style. That, oh, you like rap music or something, so you're going to start dressing like a black person. Is anybody critiquing them for their style of dress? You're going to have a girl tanning. Are they being critiqued about that? You have a girl wearing the fake nails. Fake nails have been extremely popular in the African American community. However, it's not just exclusive to that. Fake nails, long nails, ornamenting one's nails have been around for decades, for centuries. If you're only thinking about things in that moment of time, let me just think about this time frame, I can see that being a plausible argument. However, there's so much ebbing and flowing. Western influence in Dia's or DIA's clothes over in Japan, a Western type of feel, a cowboy type of theme isn't Japanese. So why do they only get to own that aspect or that aesthetic, that subculture? Rock style themes, visual K, is anybody saying, wow, you guys want to be white? You guys are stealing music from over here, or your rappers are profiting off of, our style, African American style, African American music. Some people do say that, but to only have my blackness questioned, if I'm appropriating a culture than appreciating it, I do not take ownership of being the creator, the founder, the mother of birthing gals or anything. I've seen it. I decided to partake in it. And I like the fashion. I did my best to do as much history and research seeking as I possibly could when I was a beginner Gyaru. And I definitely looked to more information that is out there that may have not been available at that time due to a plethora of reasons, translation things, and to also possibly just from my own experiences and feeling that Black creators, Black alternative people definitely get questioned a lot when we step out of what is considered normal for us in these spaces in life in general. And do I think that I'm appropriating? No, I'm not a Japanese person. I never will be. I am Black. Do I like the fashion? Yes. Am I going to take credit for it popping off in the 90s when I had, like, the only type of makeup that I knew about was lipstick? No, of course not. But that is my take on being Black in an alternative fashion subculture, Gyaru. Kind of rocker, maybe a little punk or whatever aesthetic here and there. And how I feel about it. That is my take on it.